guys, this is Nitty Last and welcome. In this video what we're going to be doing is talking about a thing called a Tactical Assault Commander 4. Now, there you go, Jesus Christ, he's taking some bullets. But before we do jump into that, guys, what I want to do is just do a bit of a shout out and a thank you to Higgsy007. Now, he let me put a video on his channel, he come up and asked me, and he didn't have to do it. He went out of his way, and I genuinely cannot thank him. What is going on there? I genuinely can't thank him enough. I really, really can't. I mean, it was a brilliant thing to do for me. I got a bunch of new subscribers, new friends, everything else, and absolutely fantastic. So anyone on my channel who hasn't checked him out before, please go and check him out, because he deserves all the success in the world. But let's jump back into this video now, guys. Right, the Tactical Assault Commander 4. Now, basically, what this is a keyboard and a mouse for your PlayStation 4. Now, before you ask, like, why am I making a video about it? Basically, it is, you know, for me, it's a bit of a concern if it's going to be really, really good. Because when it came out for the PS3, it, you know, people were a little bit worried about it then. They were like, oh my god, a keyboard and a mouse for the PlayStation. You got to be crazy. Because anyone who roughly knows a little bit about gaming will know that a keyboard and a mouse will absolutely destroy someone with a controller. I mean, once you turn the sensitivity up on those kind of things, and you got someone who's pretty good, you're over and you're done with. I mean, that's it. It's good night, sweetheart. You'll never be able to compete with them. So now that they're actually bringing it out again after the PS3 one. Now, when it came out for the PS3, that was in 2011. Basically, you get like a half a keyboard. And then you get like the mouse that plugs in by way of the USB. Now, once it's all set up and that, you can remap the keys and whatnot else. But the keys on the keypad weren't the best, really, to be honest. Now, when you got like certain keypads that they've got nowadays for the keyboards, they're pretty dog. They really, really were. And the mouse was pretty poor, because the mouse basically has to act as the right analog stick for the controller. So when it's sending the signals then to the PlayStation 3, it wasn't very smooth, and it really, really wasn't very precise, which obviously a mouse always is. So it was a bit of a letdown, and the thing was, it's like, what was it, about 90 odd quid to actually have? And that's some crazy money for something that doesn't work very well. So hasten to say, I think on Amazon, I think it's sold something like about 60 units or 67, something crazy like that in its whole lifespan. So that just tells you pretty much how poor it really, really was. Now, you might ask yourself, well, why would you want to use it if, you know, you just get yourself a PC and play? But the thing is, like, PCs are quite a lot of money. They really, really are. I mean, they're not cheap at all. So, if you're good with a keyboard and a mouse, but you can't quite... Oh, what is going on here? Oh, if you're good with a keyboard and a mouse, but, yeah, you know, you can't afford a top-of-the-range PC, because they're not exactly the cheapest thing in the world. But also, you know, there's a lot of people that are computer guys and that, and they got nice PCs, and they want to have a console as well to play online with maybe some different friends and that. It could be a bit of a problem. It really can, because I'm not going to lie to you, my mate was licking his lips at the thought of it coming out, and hoping that it's going to be better than the previous one, because he plays on PC, and he's very good. Do you know what I mean? He likes his Call of Duty, he likes Battlefield, all the shooting up games and everything else. And he's very good with a mouse and keyboard. And he has it on really high sensitivity, and how quickly they can take people out is crazy. I mean, if you go on YouTube and you have a little look at mouse and keyboards versus controllers, like Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, you name it, whatever, you will see what a beast that these things are. They really are. Some of the players, man, what they can do is absolutely crazy. So the fact that they might be bringing that to the PlayStation 4 would be nuts. But like I say, the previous one was pretty poor, but this new one is apparently got like 18 buttons. It still connects the same way, but whether the mouse is going to be as accurate. Now let's just take per se, now this mouse really is good. I mean, how is that going to be, like, fair? Because for me, they're going to have to regulate it, if I can get my words out, you know, to make it fair. Because let's take GTA. Now, GTA on the PC, basically, when you plug your controller in or you try and play online with GTA, it'll basically register that you've got a controller, or it register that you've got a mouse and keyboard. It also even goes down to the depths of basically, whoa, whether you've got like full aim assist on, half aim assist. And what it does then is when you join a lobby, it breaks that lobby down. It works. Oh my god, that's awful. Yeah, so basically it breaks the lobby down and it works out who's got what, and it puts them in the right lobby so that no one's got a better advantage than the other person. So if this thing works out the way that they say that it's going to do, I'm feeling that they're going to have to do something like that. I mean, seriously, I mean, people might be thinking, oh, come on, it's only a bit of a mouse and a keyboard and whatnot else. But you try and play online with a bunch of guys that know what they're doing with that. And, I mean, you're going to struggle. So, for me, it's either going to have to be going down that kind of road, or they're going to have to do it so, like, when you're online, it doesn't work. You know, like certain things like microphones, whatever else, like your computer can register what you've actually got plugged in, and it would basically say you can't use this with this game or what else. Because even though it seems like I'm looking a little bit more into it, it's going to be a worry if you can pull it off. Now, as far as I know, it's not coming out to the Xbox, so Xbox users don't have to particularly worry about this kind of thing. But for us PlayStation guys, I mean, it is generally a little thing to think about, because trying to... What is going on today? Yeah, it is a little bit more of a worry, because, I mean, I can't use one. I'm going to be honest here, hands down. I mean, maybe it might sound like a bit of a bad news to they'll say, well, you know, you should be learning to use one, but, you know, I play on computers for the sole fact of that I can't use one, and that is just as simple as that. So I wouldn't want to try and learn how to use one, so if they do bring it out, I feel that they're going to have to regulate it in some way. Now, they're coming out basically, I think it's around about the beginning of October, and it's going to be out just in time for things like Black Ops 3, Battlefield, maybe Star Wars if it's actually released on time. You know, all the first-person shooters, lots of them are coming out, Rainbow, and that. So it's in time for all these kind of games. And if they really have improved it, they've worked on it hard enough over the last 4 years to iron out all the problems. Now we're going to have, you know, people running around with mouse and keyboards. Wow. We're gonna have some problems. We really are. And, you know, I don't particularly want to get stressed, because when you actually play on the computer, you know, when you're always thinking, oh, this guy's got an aimbot, or they probably do, or whatever else, and they're like on point, non-stop, perfect shooting constantly. They take you out before a blink of an eye. That is exactly what these guys are going to be doing. Because, I mean, a PC user could quite aptly just say, oh, you know what, I'm going to go play on PlayStation today quickly. They'll go and stick on the PlayStation and pretty much trouts everyone with a mouse and a keyboard. So, I just want to leave it with you guys. Leave it in the comment section below. Contact me on Twitter, you know, about whether you're good with a mouse and keyboard, whether you'd actually want to try and use one, or whether, you know, you're thinking maybe he's reading a little bit too much into it or whatnot else. But it is a bit of an interesting topic, I've got to be honest here, because, like I say, these are pretty good people who use these kind of things. But I certainly ain't using one in this gameplay. That is pretty poor. I do apologise about my shooting in this one. It's been a bit atrocious. But leave it in the comment section below, contact me on Twitter. Basically about what you're thinking about it, whether you'd want to buy one maybe and try it out and see whether you could take it to the competition. But leave it in the comment section below. Coming up on my screen now is my subscribe button. Please jump on that, and if you could like this video, that'd be absolutely amazing. This is Nearly Last, and I'll catch you later.